flew down here. You're officially on summer vacation. So what's
From
next
life, man.
in the world of Ezekiel Belcher?
Vegas.
And now,
Aye,
I'm the captain now.
coming to you from the K2 Studios in San Diego, California.
This sounds great. You sound amazing.
I always sound amazing.
It's the world famous
Everybody's hitting off like BFFs.
Kris and Kristine Show.
Hey, what's happening? Thank you so much for being here. And I am Kris.
And I'm Kristine, and welcome to episode 167 of the Kris and Kristine Show. Do-do-do-do.
Ah, fantastic. We are recording to you live, coming to you from the new Studio E.
Why is it Studio E, Kris?
Because we eat in this room. It's called the dining room. We actually already have a Studio D, the design room. So now this one is the official E. I'm running out of number of letters here, so I have to figure it be clever.
But we don't have a Studio B, C. You just came up with D and E. You're just bizarre.
B is the bedroom, and then D is the design room, and I guess K2 would be the original Studio A, and this is Studio E because we eat in the dining room.
I think it should be called Studio E because we have Ezekiel in the house. How's it going, Zeke?
It's going good.
We are so excited to have you here. This is a very special episode. We're going to get into that in just a minute, but you just flew in. So are your arms tired?
Kind of a bit because I was just pitching against Jacob and Mason, and I struck out Jacob like twice. And this last pitch, I threw a fastball, and it kind of hurt my arm a bit, but I struck him out. So I'm just saying that, yeah, it's tired.
So you flew in today from Fresno straight over here. What airline did you use?
Alaska.
That's like the go-to airline for going between San Diego and Fresno.
We're taking that exact flight to, I think it is, right, Mom, to Vegas?
Vegas?
We're actually flying Southwest Airlines.
Oh, Southwest?
To Las Vegas.
Yeah.
What's happening in Las Vegas? I know you're not quite 21 yet.
But I'm 18, and
You're 18 years old?
I have my driver's license. You want to see?
No way. Ezekiel's got his driver's license? That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Watch out, everybody. I have heard that
Look at that thing.
Very good driver.
What do you check this out? You can't see this, but actually in California now, if you get your driver's license, they do it sideways. They do it like
because I'm under 21. That's why.
Okay, so if you're over 21, they do it like this way, like the lengthwise.
I think so. Yeah.
Horizontal and vertical. So his license is vertical shaping. This is pretty cool. Look at that big smile on your face. It looks great. Usually the DMV photos are like horrible. They're like the mug shots, but yours looks great. I love it.
I don't think that Ezekiel can have a bad photo. He's so handsome. Ladies, watch out.
You're just his mother saying that. All moms say that.
I'm not just his mother
That is
saying
so
that.
true.
Like no one says their baby's ugly.
Well,
Even if it really is.
They say bless his heart, but Ezekiel really is very handsome. And single ladies, we've got a college student in the house.
And now he's also officially 18 too. So, cougars, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Keep it family friendly.
So let's talk about Vegas. Like you said.
Vegas.
Well, let's first, before we get into Vegas.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Yeah, I want to be able to talk to you about what's been happening in your life. It's been like months since we've had you on the podcast. And last week we were talking about some pretty big things happening in our house. But why don't you talk about what's been happening in your life?
Things happening in my life. I just graduated high school.
No way. Look
and
at
I
that.
actually brought my yearbook to get your guys' reactions. This is Kris' first reaction of my my picture, and I think I look nice in it, and there I am.
Oh yeah. Bring it a little closer so I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Okay.
Looks like you're in a black suit jacket with a white button-up
Whoa,
shirt,
that
a
looks
nice tie.
Hey, is this guy on the far left? Is that a teacher on the far left? Or is that another student on the far left up here? Is that a student or a teacher?
No, that's Zach. He's my best friend.
Oh, he is? He looks so much older. I thought he was a teacher.
No.
Wow, look at all these kids here. My goodness. Oh.
You look handsome, Ezekiel.
You do. I love this picture. This looks great. Who's that girl next to you in the picture?
Ooh.
You got to date that girl. It's tradition to date the girl to the right of you in the yearbook.
Chris, are you on crack cocaine?
Sometimes.
Keep it family friendly, my friends.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Zeke, for sharing that with us. So you just graduated how long ago?
Like 3 days ago.
3 whole days, man.
How does it feel?
I haven't felt anything yet. It's still crossing my mind saying, oh my gosh, I'm not going to go back to a place where I called home for only 2 years.
Yeah. You went through a school change in your junior year and you're at this new school. What was that like in terms of like, did you make friends? Did you get activities?
The first week, I would have to say I hid in the shadows a lot because I didn't know anybody personally.
That usually happens when you.
And then the second week, one of my good friends now to today, I was introduced by. He came up to me. His name's Garrett. He's the one. Garrett and McKay and some other people.
Are they in your class?
Sophia came up and introduced herself, saying "Welcome to Clovis North." So is Garrett and everybody else, but. Yeah, it's after that I just started being friends, going to what I like to do now. Since this year, I've been going to a ton of Clovis North basketball games. That's like my home now. There, they love me there. I go to every single game.
Is that the thing to do? Is go to the basketball games? Like all the kids at school, senior year, like a Friday night, a Saturday. What do you guys have the games at?
It was normally Tuesdays and Friday.
So, okay, when I was in school, it was like Friday night was like the football games. We used to always go to the games and always have friends.
I actually went to one Clovis North football game, and that game was against my dad's old high school.
Oh, yeah? Who won?
His high school did.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can't win all, but it's more like the experience is really fun to go hang out.
So you got to this new school. You started to make some friends. You started to get like showing up at the basketball games. Did you... In your senior year, did you get involved in any senior activities?
Oh, gosh, a lot. I went to, let's see, not too long ago, I just went to Sober Grad.
You did?
What is Sober Grad?
Sober Grad is something they do right after graduation. We went to Dave & Buster's. We had a casino room, and I was on fire at the casino room.
What game did you play?
Blackjack. I was going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Blackjack, I was going crazy.
Your mom goes crazy playing blackjack, too, by the way. In fact, when you guys go to Vegas, you lose her at the table.
Be honest, I think I'm better than her.
Ooh,
oh, yeah?
I bet you are.
Because on my first hand, they dealed me.
A blackjack?
Yep.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah, Kristine got that, too. I kept losing, but...
I have a tip that I always did. I used this for, what was it? GTA. I normally put both money on both colors. That way, I always win something.
Yeah, but you lose something. You lose half it, though. It's a problem. Yeah.
Hey, you make it back.
Yeah, you can.
This is true.
You can. That's great. I know your mom's super excited to go to Vegas.
I am.
So she can play blackjack, too.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any gambling on this trip because my focus is on you. But, okay, back to senior activities. So you went to Sober Grad. Also, what did you do the week before Sober Grad? I think it kept you up all night also.
I went to Grad Night.
What is Grad
Okay,
Night?
what is Grad Night?
Grad Night is a place where all seniors from different schools come to a theme park, and we went to Disneyland.
Woo!
No way. That's
And
crazy.
It was my first time going to see the new Avengers campus.
Oh, wait, is it a school or something? What is that?
No, it's a place at Disneyland that just opened up at California Adventures.
Is it like with rides and like stuff
There's
like that?
this one ride that's kind of like Buzz Lightyear. It's called the Web Shooters. You have to do Spider-Man. Peter Parker is different kind of tiny robots. You gotta just go like that. Go like Spider-Man. What he does.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And that triggers some what was it? The webs.
That's pretty awesome. So let's start off with the Disneyland part. So when Kris and I were in high school, Grad Night used to be you'd show up and then they'd let you into the park at 12 and then you'd go until like 6 or 7 in the morning. So how was it different for you?
Different. We got there like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and
during the day, huh?
Yeah, we left at 6 o'clock. I was on my own bus with Garrett. Me and Garrett basically stayed the whole time. We went on all the rides. We did Genie Plus. We did what I did at Disney World, my disability. That still works for me. And I used that to get on some rides. We went on Rise of the Resistance and everything. But
Oh,
yeah,
nice,
it goes
nice.
to it goes. We got there in the afternoon, but then it closed. We had to be out of Disneyland at 8:30, and 8:30 is when we go to California Adventures on grad night and have that party.
So grad night was only at California?
The party was, but everything else was.
So, okay, rewind a little bit. So you started at Disneyland and you said you did the disability program. So tell everybody a little bit about what that is and how you advocated for yourself.
Well, for the disability program, I'm on the spectrum, so it really makes me very nervous and nervous going through lines and all of that stuff, and gets me wired not wired up, but anxious, or like the act. How do I say it?
Just a little bit aggravated.
Aggravated. That's the word. Aggravated. And
Yeah.
we went to City Hall, asked for it, and they said yeah. And you know what's crazy? That was the first time I was ever carded
Really?
with my ID. They're like,
Really?
"Are you 18?" I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "Can we see some ID?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting carded for the first time." So I just want
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Huh?
And same thing happened to California as well.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, did you do disability access there too?
Yeah, it worked grad night, which worked perfectly. We went on all the rides.
That's cool. And so for the first time as an adult, you were able to go and advocate for yourself and your needs to be able to make sure that you had a good experience at the theme park. How did that feel for you to be taken seriously as an adult?
Well, it felt great because I've seen people done it before. I've seen you did it for me before. I've seen my dad done it before, and I knew what to say. But kind of going up, I was thinking about, yeah, they're not going to give it to me because I'm 18. But I thought it doesn't matter. And I was like, you know what? Just do what I learned over the past years, and just see if it works. And it did. And I just said what my mom says all the time.
I'm so, so proud of you, Ezekiel. Like, you have no idea as a parent to be able to hear you talking about like navigating such a big place like a theme park and speaking up about how to get your needs met and having such a great experience. I'm just so proud of you and how much you've grown this year. And so you were able to go on all of these rides at Disneyland then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, at the new Avengers campus, how did it compare to like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that we went on at Disney World?
It's still part of it, but you know where Bugs Land used to be?
Mm-hmm.
They changed that.
I loved Bugs Land.
I did too. I love crashing into my dad on the bumper cars.
So they don't have, well, you know what? I remember when I used to go over there, it was one of the areas of California that was never that busy. So you pretty much like walked on any ride they had there. So I can see why they would probably change that land because it wasn't that busy. So, but also the Avengers are probably way more popular than the Buggy Life. What's it called? Bugs Life?
Yeah, Bugs Life.
I'm going back this July.
No way, you are?
Yeah, with my aunt and uncle. They're coming in to experience Disneyland the whole time. And there's a story I want to share. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So my dad doesn't, he's a ride person. He doesn't care. But this one ride he went on was crazy. Like crazy. It was Guardians of the Galaxy. And he was screaming like a little girl, and I was just laughing. And now, to this day, he doesn't go on Guardians of the Galaxy. So it would be my first time riding a ride with my uncle, Emmanuel, for the first time.
Nice, nice. So when you say Guardians of the Galaxy, are you talking about the one they just changed where it was originally Twilight Tower and they changed it? Because which you've been on both, right? So which one do you like better? The Guardians?
Hands down. I didn't know what to expect on Tower of Terror. It was up like that,
like the one in Disney World we went on that one. It went up and down.
Guardians still. I gotta say, Guardians, even at Disney World too, that Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, it's awesome. Next level. It's like a roller coaster in the dark. It's like Space Mountain meets all kinds of crazy stuff. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, important question. So you were at Disneyland. Did you go on Splash Mountain? Because I heard that it just closed like in the last week. Did you go?
Actually, yeah, we did. Oh, wait, hang on.
Zippity doo dah, huh?
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, okay, cool.
If not,
that's okay. You've been on it a lot.
You've been on it before.
Actually, no, I didn't. Wait, I'm still trying to think.
That's okay. It sounds like it was such a crazy busy couple
Yeah,
of days.
and there was also at Carsland, there was like mosh pits there. And for like half the time I was at grad night, I went to the mosh pits and it was.
Wait,
there's
mosh
actually.
pits?
I want to show you guys.
Oh, we'll wait on the videos for right now because we can't pick it up on the podcast. But so when you went over to California Adventure starting at 8:30, what was it like over there? Was it like dance parties and food and
It was like that.
oh my goodness. So what Zeke's showing us right now is this video and there's all kinds of cool crazy lights. It looks like a club.
It's
It was a
Club
mosh
Disney.
pit.
Club
It
Disney.
was a mosh pit. And it was crazy. They played a lot of mariachi music, so I had to show everybody up. about
Yeah,
how
nice,
Mexican I am.
nice.
And yeah, it was crazy. Like there was I hit a couple backflips at Disneyland.
Wow. That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
a-
On the pavement? Like
Yep.
on the grass?
One was in front of the firehouse. Two was right next to Spider-Man. And the last one I did was actually in the mosh pits.
Wow.
Whoa! Do you take pictures or do you take videos of you doing that?
I think Garrett got a video of me doing one right by the firehouse. I gotta find it.
Oh, that's all good, man. It's all fun and games.
Well, so it
Fantastic.
was a blast for you.
Oh yeah, blast.
That's amazing. So you had grad night, you had sober grad, you had these basketball games that you went to. If you were to think back to
Oh, there's one more.
okay, go ahead, tell us.
Prom.
Ooh, tell us.
It was cool. My mom got us a Sprinter van
Mm-hmm.
and we had an aux cord and started blasting like tons of music, new gangster music. We started to
Oh,
play.
classy! I love it. Yeah, great.
Not like Tupac. We started playing some Glock Baby, The Baby, Migos. We played Yeet a lot.
Nice.
And we played half the time we played some mariachi music.
Oh, really?
Fun.
Yeah.
And so then you went to prom, and what was prom like?
Crazy.
Like a
Well,
big
tell
giant,
us
like a big
more.
giant party. Like all your friends there having a good
Everybody
time?
was there. There were some dances where I can't say that was going on.
Oh, like freak dancing?
It's all
Dirty
good.
dancing.
It's all
Dirty
good.
dancing.
It's all good. Now you didn't have a date to prom, correct?
No, but
Okay.
I'm not
That's
gonna
smart.
say. I'm not
That-
gonna say it. No,
no.
I'm not gonna say it in front of my mom here. I'll say it in front of Kris.
No, that's fine. You don't bring beach. You don't bring sand to the beach. I get it. I understand. You know.
That doesn't even make sense. You bring sand to the beach?
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay.
There's ladies at prom.
Okay. Anyways, Ezekiel. So I'm not really listening. What's the scoop? Was there a lady friend that you met over there that you danced with?
I'm gonna shoot myself.
Hey, it's all
Say
good. It's all
that.
good. You don't have to say her name. She's not listening.
I'm not saying
Maybe
it
she is,
when
I don't know.
she's there, because you know what's gonna happen is that she's gonna bug me. Then she's gonna tell my dad, and then Garrett's gonna tell my dad about what actually happened.
Ooh.
So you and Garrett arrive in style to the prom. You guys pull up.
I arrived in style just like my favorite comedian, who I'm gonna go see in Vegas.
Oh, and we'll get to that shortly. So you arrived in style in your limo bus. And then what else happened?
And then we got checked in. We got dinner. They served tri-tip pilaf.
Right at
Ooh.
the actual prom place?
Yeah.
So we did it at like a restaurant, and then we took the restaurant, went to a limo to the prom event. The prom basically was just
What?
dancing. Nothing was done at prom. Was just basically like a dance hall, and they had a DJ, and it was like basically like the wedding receptions you do, kind of like that, without any drinking, of course, because we were in high school. And I think they had punch or something like that, and they had chaperones.
That's
and
not prom.
It was like
No, yeah, they had punch at.
Yeah, prom is sit down, have a formal dinner.
no, yeah,
I'm telling you. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
I know, but you do that. You do it somewhere else. You do that at a fancy
No,
restaurant.
I'm telling you, prom is you're supposed to be there because otherwise, what are you paying for? Just a DJ?
Yes,
no,
yes,
prom
yes.
is supposed to be dancing, dinner, all of that stuff.
There's actually something during half the time at prom when everyone was on the dance floor. I was on the dance floor, but I was watching. There was a UFC fight that was going on.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was watching the UFC fight while
Well,
dancing.
how are you watching it?
There's this free streaming service that I.
Oh, it's like
Okay.
on your phone you're
Yeah.
watching. Okay, it wasn't like some of that TV set going in the background.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
okay, fun times.
Had a fun time, dressed up nice, wore some Jordans, really nice Jordans. I wore see if I can find a picture. It looks really nice.
You looked so sharp. You had your glasses on. And what was the one thing that I special ordered for you that your grandma picked up for you? Do you remember?
Boutonniere.
The boutonniere.
This is it. My
And
red
I got
Jordans.
you a white flower with a red ribbon so it would match your Jordans from
Look
your
at you,
mama.
cowboy. I love it. I love the cowboy look, by the way. Have you switched over to country? Are you a country fan now?
No.
Oh, you're not?
He just likes the cowboy hat.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right. So we had prom. We've had sober grad. We had
Movies.
we had
Senior Ditch
grad
Day.
night. Oh,
Movie.
senior
What's his
ditch day.
movies? What's movies about? We talking about what's movies?
Senior Ditch Day started something new with me and my friend Garrett, which we do still to this day. We go out and we go see some movies. We saw all the great movies. On Senior Ditch Day, I went to Defy since I had a membership. I don't have it now since
Tell
I
everybody
canceled.
what Defy is.
I think you guys heard in the last episode of when we went up to Bass Lake. It's a trampoline park where my mom and Kris were sleeping
Okay.
on the couch. I went
Oh,
there.
I was sleeping on the couch. I remember that. I was sleeping. So.
There's a quote. Go back to the Bass Lake thing, and it was right there. But
Okay, fantastic.
as I was saying, I went there, had a little mental health day, get some backflips in, some flips, jump around.
This is all on Senior Ditch Day?
Yeah. And
Okay, explain to people around the world what Senior Ditch Day really is.
it's in the name, Senior Ditch School.
Why? Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah. It's Senior Ditch Day.
Really? You know, when I did it, we had to call in sick. We actually had to officially bring a note, call in sick, and say, oh, my son's not going to be at school today. Okay, we'll put you on the list like everybody else. And my teacher said, anybody you guys ditching tomorrow, we're going to have a test tomorrow. So if you guys don't show up, you're going to be screwed. And I'm like, peace out.
All right. Well, back to what you were saying, Zeke. So you went to Defy.
Got a little mental break. Saw a couple of my friends in class, jumped around with them a bit, and then went home, did a couple some homework, and then at like 8:30, me and Garrett went to the movies. And I saw a couple of my basketball friends who were coming out of Senior Ditch Day, and they went to go see Creed. And fun fact, one of my trainers from Switch Fitness was in Creed.
Oh, really? Which one was that?
Her name is Mariah. She just did the first pitch at the Padres game. She's a good trainer. She's tough though. She's like a drill sergeant. She's like, all right, you're up, you're down, you're hitting the bag, you're doing.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing, I think, right?
Not how my trainer does it. He said,
if you want to,
you're
go
gonna hit the bag for like 30 minutes. Then for the last 20 minutes, you're gonna do some burpees, bear crawls.
Whoa, burpees. That's like what babies do when they can't get they're feeding the bottle and burpees. Explain to me what that is.
It's just where you jump up, you go down and you do a push up, and then you do it all over again.
Well, that sounds hard, man.
It was just like
thinking about that sounds hard, man.
Just being like in buds, but not worser.
Okay, so you had all of these different senior activities, and it was all leading up to what?
Graduation, but also continue on Senior Ditch Day, if I could say. The movie that me and Garrett went to go see on Senior Ditch Day was Scream 6.
Ooh.
Is that still out? Scream 6?
No, it's on Paramount now.
Oh,
Paramount
okay.
We went to go see it.
Is it good? Was it scary?
They said it was the scariest movie, but no, not to me.
Oh,
you know the scariest movie I went to go see? We went
that?
to go see it with a couple of my friends. Me, Garrett, some other the school quarterback, Dean, and Nico. We went to go see Evil Dead Rise.
Whoa, that sounds scary.
Bad.
It wasn't even scary.
Is it about zombies or what?
No, it was gory.
But it
was about demons. It's about
demons.
Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, I didn't pay attention half the time of the movie. I just stand there looking because the NFL draft was on. I was like,
okay.
Yep. Someone died. Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah. You know, I just go to movie theaters a lot when I'm tired, take a nap. You know, just kind of pass out in the seat while the movie's going on. I've done that too a few times.
Yeah.
And I wake up like, hang on a second. You know what's funny is that
How is
every
that
time
different from your everyday life?
it's not. To tell you the truth, that's where I get it from.
Oh, me and Kris are actually going to go see a movie tomorrow.
We are. All right, fantastic.
You're acting like you're clueless. This is like 5 times we've had this conversation. Why don't you tell everybody what your guy date is going to be tomorrow?
We'll put it like that. Yeah.
This is going to be my 3rd time seeing it.
Wait a second. You've seen this movie before?
I've seen this twice. It's such a funny movie. It's one of my new favorite comedians who I'm going to go see in September. Bert Kirshner. We're going to go see The Machine.
Okay. So why is it important to you that Kris go with you?
To see how he could have some new topics to talk about and to laugh out. And
Now, is it a
for
big
me,
comedy
like,
show or what is it?
And no, it's a movie about his story about how he got involved with the Russian mafia.
Oh, that's
Oh.
relatable, isn't it?
That sounds funny.
Yeah.
So you two are going to the movies tomorrow, but before we go into talking about what's to come this upcoming week, I wanted to hear about the big milestone that you accomplished just 3 days ago that we are so proud of you for, which was graduation. So tell us about your graduation.
Man, the practices were terrible. The
What do you mean?
valedictorians.
Practices.
Here's something which a lot of my friends could agree about. The valedictorians didn't always kept on messing up when to stand up and sit down. They always
I
have
thought
like
they're
a
the smartest
little
ones in
way.
the class.
Yeah, they're the smartest ones in the class. They can't seem to stand up on time.
So they kept practicing the standing up and the sitting down. For perspective, there were so many valedictorians and salutatorians.
Actually, it was salutatorians. There's only like a couple.
What's a salutatorian?
It's like somebody that got 1B in high school. But the point is, like, there's all of these academic honors, and then they read off all of their names. And so the graduation, that you all did a really good job of walking in, but the whole front part of the ceremony, before they even get to the diplomas, we sat down and the ceremony started at 7:30, and the kids walked in, and the procession of the graduates took 25 minutes just to get all the graduates into their seats. So then we're at almost 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock, it took them until 9 p.m. to just do the academic recognitions. They didn't even start handing out diplomas until 9 p.m., calling the names for the
And-
graduates.
And to be
Whoa.
honest, I was about to fall asleep. To be
Yeah.
honest, I'll-
Ezekiel Bachelor to the class. Come on up here. What? My name's Ezekiel. I gotta go.
yeah, I was about to do that, but one thing is that I had fun at graduation. There was a lot of we didn't know half the stuff that they were going to say.
Really?
Like we didn't the singing part. They never told us.
They're singing.
Oh.
They're
They
singing.
They never told us. They just said, "Oh, choir's
What?
going to sing something."
Okay, you have to tell them about this.
Sing-
So I'm sitting there staring because I can't do anything right now. I'm staring and I'll see my Uncle Tom trying to make me laugh, and next thing you know, he makes me laugh and makes me break character. We can't even look over and talk to our partner over graduation. It was just crazy. It was just crazy.
Yeah, they were super strict, right?
But they told us in practice about saying, listen, choir's going to have a performance. After that, we're going to have salutatorians. And then after that, we're going to do presentations of the diplomas.
Okay.
But they didn't tell you about like that speech where the singers started in the middle of the speech, or like go through all the songs and all of that.
No, to be honest, those I thought that were confetti cannons. I thought they were fireworks, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Oh, talk about fireworks. Okay. So tell everybody about the fireworks display that was at your graduation.
It was good.
It was
really good. Yeah.
Like 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
No way. Big
And,
finale.
and, and it had probably happened across from where I go for youth group.
Yeah, definitely.
So they probably saw it too from there. Now
They weren't there. But
Now
Yeah.
I know when Kristine, your mom, graduated, they had multiple graduations spread out over the weekend, or was it week or weekend?
What are
And
you talking
I'm
about?
talking about your graduation. I was there. I know because I was there. And
You weren't there when I graduated high school.
I'm talking college. I'm talking about your doctorate. The most
Oh,
recent,
you didn't specify.
most recent graduation. The only graduation I went to, the most recent graduation, they had it split over multiple days. Was yours on the same day, Zeke, or was it spread out over multiple days?
mine was just one day.
So one long night,
Yep.
basically.
Well, it was just his school's graduation, but the school district had different high schools graduating on different nights. So it was just his school's graduation.
When me and my life group were doing life group night, we went to Red Robin and then we played some ultimate frisbee. Then we saw Buchanan was graduating and we saw the fireworks. They were doing the national anthem. And I saw it, and then after that, we just kept playing. And then we decided to drive home. I decided to honk my horn like 16 times.
No way.
Swing past.
Wait, you drove yourself home?
Yeah.
What's that feel like to drive yourself home from school?
Nothing.
I mean,
I get to play whatever music I like.
but does it feel like so much freedom when you get behind the wheel? You can turn the car on. You can drive it home by yourself, and there's nobody, telling you. You don't have to tell anybody. Well, I need to go here, or can we stop here? Can we do this? Can we play this? There's an ultimate freedom when you're in the car and it's just you, and you have just you and the steering wheel, and you can play whatever you want. And did you immediately crank the sound system when you got in the car?
Oh yeah. Oh
By
yeah.
yourself. Get it going, just crank it up and play whatever you want.
Surprisingly, my first song that I ever played alone in the car was actually a song by Tupac.
Look at that.
I mean, no, Biggie.
Oh,
well, yeah,
It was called Notorious Thugs.
nice.
that's amazing.
Were you cranking it with shades on, just like hands out the window, like move up and down as you go down the traffic?
No.
Okay. Hey, when you get a little older and you get a little cash in the bank, you get your own car, and you want to upgrade the sound system, put like these big, massive speakers in there, speakers that like shake the car next to you when they're like the park next to you, like, yeah. Okay, I used to have those too. It was awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, graduation was good. They never told us about half the stuff. They told us about the doves.
Oh, the doves were really cool. So they did a dove release at the end of the national anthem, and they flew off, and they were really, really pretty. And it was right after when they did, and the rockets red glare, and they shot off the fireworks for that. And then at the end, they released the doves, and the doves flew off. But then at the very end of the graduation, there was this beautiful fireworks display. I really liked it.
Now, did every kid have their own dove with their name on it that got released, or how'd that work?
No. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought everyone got their own dove. Like, you
No.
had your dove. Everybody released their doves at the same time, kind of
No,
thing.
the
No.
doves came out of a set of boxes. You're so bizarre.
Well, listen, this is how I would have done it. I would have said everybody has their own dove, and everyone's dove has their name attached to it, like with a banner. So the dove flew off, and had like a little streamer. It said Ezekiel on the one that flew away. And the fireworks,
Especially mine. I release it, it drops dead.
yes, or the problem is you get the fireworks timed just right at the right
Yeah.
time, because if the fireworks timed too early, they can shoot the doves out of the sky. Fireworks, and then they have a barbecue afterwards. You know,
Yeah. Okay. So, what did it feel like, Ezekiel, when you waited? Because you were in like the 6th
Row
out
F.
of 9.
Row F.
And so, what did it feel like to finally get up and have your name called?
The craziest thing is I was supposed to be in row G until last time where they changed my seat and it was row F.
And so,
why would they even do that?
I don't know. They just changed a lot of.
But isn't them alphabetical order?
No,
No.
it wasn't.
What?
But when they called you up and you crossed the stage, sorry, it's because it's late while we're doing this. And you called you up and you crossed the stage, and they announce Ezekiel Belcher, and you get your picture and you grab your diploma cover. Like, how did that feel in that moment?
Good. Feel like, yeah, I'm done. I'm finally done.
Did you have to go upstage and shake everyone's hand?
I only shook like one board member hand and she should smile at the camera and the camera wasn't there. So I just smiled at my family.
Well, there was a video camera.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, streaming
I didn't
it.
know where that was.
Yeah, we couldn't even see it. And
It's
I
like
was
the
"What is
anchors. It's like the
happening?"
anchors on TV. They're like talking this way, but the camera over here is the one pointing. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this camera over here." Oh, hey. kind of like that.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're pretty tired. So,
I'm fine.
what else has been happening in your world?
A lot of vacations.
Yeah.
Upcoming vacations coming up here, I would assume, right?
Are we allowed to talk about that now?
Yeah. So, you're graduated now. You flew down here. You're officially on summer vacation. So, what's
From
next
life, man.
in the world of Ezekiel Belcher?
Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Now, hey, Ezekiel, I know you're going to go to Vegas now that you're only 18, but are you super excited to go when you're 21, where you can do Vegas, gamble and do all the fun?
Clubs.
Sure. Yeah, that too. All kinds of clubs. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm most excited for the shows we're going to go see.
Why don't you
nice.
tell everybody what our itinerary is?
So I don't know it officially, but I think my mom could help me out on we fly in on June 6th, right?
Yeah. So we.
So you're flying to Vegas.
Yeah, we're flying to Vegas.
And then I think we go to Top Golf on June 6th.
What's Top Golf?
It's a driving range.
Nice.
But with like little like holes, and we could try to score points in.
I keep hearing about this whole Top Golf. It's like a big deal. I keep hearing that's all over the country, but we don't have any down here. So
well,
Vegas
they're
has
building
one.
my mom said, right?
I don't know. I heard a rumor that they might be, but so it's a driving range and they also have a golf course, but they also have a restaurant and it's supposed to be pretty cool. So we're going to go to Top Golf. I think we're going to do it that first night when we get there. But what else is happening during the couple of days that we're there?
On June 6th, June 7th, I think we're going to New York Circus or New York.
Yeah. And then where are we going to go? What restaurant?
Dick's Last Resort.
Okay. What is Dick's Last Resort for people?
It's just where they make fun of you the whole entire time.
Why would you want to go to a place like that? I mean, I just go home and
Because it's somewhere where I could just
be yourself.
Yeah.
And just be goofy.
Just roast everybody there.
And throw napkins across, place and, all that kind of stuff. That's great. Is the food any good? I mean, I went there a long time ago.
It's good.
Yeah, I went there a long time ago. Yeah, not that one. I went to one in San Diego a long time ago. And I was there and I was kind of shocked. Everyone's like throwing napkins around, like having food fights. I'm like, what is going on in this place? Why is everyone being all so rude to each other? And it wasn't the actual staff. It was the people in the restaurant, like people eating. And I'm like, guys, get some manners. Seriously.
Weird.
But I'm glad you're looking forward to doing that. It's
yeah.
great.
So after the day where we go to Dick's Last Resort and we go to the New York hotel, the next day is the 8th. What's our agenda for that day?
Steve Byrne.
Who is this person?
My favorite comedian.
No, your absolute favorite comedian?
Yeah, we're gonna go. I seen him once. He opened up for this guy I went to go see. Do you know who Joe Gatto is?
Yes.
I went to go see him in person. He opened him.
Wait, Joe Gatto. He's the guy from Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, we saw him.
Joe, which one does he look like? I forget which one he is.
The fat one.
Oh, he's the fat one. Is he the one with the beard?
He's not fat.
Yeah, he is.
Is he the one with the beard?
No.
Who's the guy with the beard?
Sal.
Okay. Who's the guy that's skinny?
Murr.
Okay. How many others? 4 or 3 of them?
There's Q and Joe. Joe left to go be there with his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So they're having celebrity judges now.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
okay. Now, if you were on the show, Impractical Jokers, could you do? Could you do the task they asked you to do?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, really? Could you sit at the buffet with a chair at the table, next to the buffet, and start eating? Say, you want some of this too?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. Okay. All right. Awesome.
So
Fantastic.
we're going to see Steve Byrne. So
I brought him a gift.
Oh, you did? Tell everybody what you
It's
got
just
him.
tons of stuff about he's from Pittsburgh. He's a huge Penguins fan and Steelers.
I would hope so, yeah.
And Pirates. So I got him some Steeler cards, Penguin cards.
You
and
got him
Pirates.
personally? Like, when did you see him? Like physically meet him?
When we're gonna, because he makes fun of a lot of people. He might go over and when he's in the middle, I say, I have a gift for you, and I just hand it over quick. Or there's this one where he has some guys on stage, bring some people on stage and let them dance.
So
Really?
he's going to take this stuff in hopes that maybe he'll figure out a way where he's able to meet Steve Byrne.
What would you do if you met him in person? Like, what would you say to him? Like,
I'll say, hey, I've been a big fan. I seen you before. I really like your stuff. I really like your jokes. I used a couple of your jokes in one of my stand-ups.
well, let's hear one of his jokes. What do you got?
He made a joke. I'm not. There's some that's not okay. There's this one about how Elon Musk. He said that, as you guys know, Elon Musk, he has offered by the FBI for $4 billion. Yeah, nowhere that the Clintons are going to sell yet.
Oh, it's classic.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the Steve Byrne show at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. And then what's on our agenda for the following day?
Following day is where we go out and go to just walk around a bit, go see, and then go to Hell's Kitchen. And then after that, we go see Jerry Seinfeld.
The Jerry Seinfeld?
The Jerry Seinfeld.
Seinfeld himself?
Yep.
Wow.
He's at Caesar's Palace. We're excited.
Yeah, that's where Celine Dion was playing for a while, I believe, too. He had a residency there, too. Now I think about it. He had the big banners on the wall. It's great.
Yeah. And then after that, the trip is a wrap. And then the following weekend, where are we going?
Minnesota.
That's
Yeah.
I'm assuming the snow's melted, I'm sure, over there by now, I think. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, can I do my Jerry Seinfeld impression real quick? what is the deal with Vegas? That's all I got.
That wasn't funny.
No.
Oh, come on.
Nice try.
I'm trying.
Uh-huh.
What is the deal with these slot machines? You put your money in, and then you lose, and then you got to go home crying.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse right now?
Oh, hey, I got one impression. I'm working on it, right? What is the deal with this podcast?
So the following weekend.
Steve Byrne, I think we are sitting front row, right?
Yes, we are. We're sitting
right in the center?
Not in the center. We're
on the side?
Seats 1 and 2. We got first row seats 1 and 2.
So it's probably on the ones. If it's 1 and 2, it probably starts with the 1 at the very end.
It's at the very end. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's like. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen him, but I'm sure he's kind of commanding the stage where he's walking kind of back and forth. He's not in one spot. So he's not like he's.
Plus, this hat I'm wearing right now he's really good friends with this guy. He has a podcast with him.
The Elephant Club?
It's called Save the Elephants. Let me take off on my mic for a second to show you. The comedian that I saw that opened up for Joe Gatto, I bought one of his hats and he actually autographed it.
No way. Look at that.
His name's Jiggy. So are we going to bring a Sharpie? Just in case?
We will, yeah.
If you let you in the place with, I don't know. Are they allowed to bring Sharpies in the place? I don't know how that stuff
I don't
works.
know. But okay. So after that, the following weekend, we're going to Minnesota. And what are we doing in Minnesota?
Celebrating my cousin's graduation and my graduation.
Yeah, we're going to go out and be with the family. And we'll be there. It just happens it's also over Father's Day weekend. Sorry, honey, we're not going to be.
What?
I'm not going to be there for my dad, and I was mad.
You know what? It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
You know what? Father's Day always gets screwed over. You know, I look at all the different memes.
Tell me about all of the different ways that fathers don't get appreciated.
You know, on all the social media memes, it's always so funny. I always see ones as Mother's Day. It's like this glamorous, like 5-star resort. And it's like, and Father's Day is like Taco Bell. You know?
Let's see. Mother's Day, where you forgot about it to do anything.
I didn't forget, honey.
Yes, you did.
I took care.
Selectively chose not to do.
I hooked you up on Mother's Day. I did. I went above and beyond.
No.
See, you forgot already.
You didn't.
Above and beyond.
And you said to me, I screwed up so bad that don't do anything for me for Father's Day is what you said.
Honey, that's my excuse for saying. That's why I lowball it so much.
You know what? Mother's Day, our kids took care of me. And then I had to take care of the kitchen mess because you decided to fall asleep on the couch for 3 hours.
No, I was just basically resting my energy to help take care of you later.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay, Zeke. So what else did you want to talk with us about in terms of your summer plans as we are wrapping this episode up?
I'm going to Disneyland,
Woo!
Universal again to go see the new Super Mario Land. We're going to do the VIP.
I want to see that. I heard it's pretty cool.
But also, what's happening in the middle of the summer? What are we all
Hawaii. We're going to Hawaii.
But even before that, we have your graduation party too.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Dude, you've got the summer of dreams coming.
Wow.
to you.
Okay.
I heard you're coming to it, Chris.
Going where?
My graduation party?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Are you kidding me?
No.
I mean, I missed your graduation. I couldn't have to work. I'm sorry about that. But gosh, your party. I mean, who doesn't love a good party? I love a good party. You know, I'm a party animal. As Kristine over there is knocking the microphone off the hinges, getting so crazy up here. Yeah. But all serious note, Ezekiel here. After all the summer and all the fun and all the stuff this entire summer is done, what is your plans for the fall?
I'm going to apply to go get a job. Mostly the one I'm going to go apply to Maya Cinemas.
What is that?
Explain what Maya Cinemas is.
It's a movie theater where me and Garrett normally go. Just apply to work there.
Okay, awesome.
And then what are you going to be doing to further your education?
I'll be going to community college to work on communications to try to become a UFC broadcaster.
Nice. You know what will help you do that? Podcasting.
I'm doing it right now.
There you go. Your foot's halfway in the door. It's like when Jacob was doing the cashier thing at the snack bar. I mean, you can't. I mean, that helps him get his foot in the door to do any like cashier kind of job that he wants. This podcasting and broadcasting will help you get your foot in the door for, say, radio broadcasting and then maybe sports casting. Can you imagine if you're like a sportscaster and work your way up to being a UFC broadcaster? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, or UFC radio, or host a podcast to get paid for UFC,
or have it like even a football sportscaster.
That would be good. But I mostly know so much about football. UFC is like my main passion.
What about baseball? Will you a baseball announcer?
Yeah, I'll be like I will never, to put this on for the records, I don't care if anyone's a Dodger fan, I will never work for the Dodgers no matter what.
What if they paid you like $1 billion?
Pass it to the next guy.
He's too good for that, I see. Well, you know what's funny? When I listen to sportscasters, I listen to the Padres do their actual radio broadcast of it. It's funny because between the actual pitch, the announcers are coming with facts and things to talk about, before they actually hit the ball. So, do you know so-and-so did this? You know so-and-so did that? And you know that this and that? And then, there's the hit. It went to ground out the first. There he goes, So, but the kids love playing baseball. I know you love playing baseball too.
We're probably going to go back out and go to the bullpen for a bit, throw some pitches, and finish up a game that we have right now.
Possibly. The kids have school tomorrow, so that's
these kids didn't graduate yet. You're the one that's off right now.
I might actually go to the hot tub while they're in bed.
We went to the hot tub last night. We had hot tub margaritas at midnight in the hot tub.
Yeah, with Miss Angela was here, so we all did that after the wedding yesterday.
And it was real hot too. It was like super, super hot.
Yeah, it was super hot. Well, Ezekiel, I know that there's been a lot of those other things. One of the things that we didn't get to talk about, which I definitely wanted to make sure that we chat about, is that you and I have had a hard couple of weeks. As we talked about on the last episode, I was able to go visit Grandpa Zeke, but we also had a hard thing happen in our family. Do you want to share the news with everybody?
The Grandpa Zeke has passed away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It
was a really hard time for us.
It hit me hard.
Yeah. How are you coping with all of that?
I'm thinking I'm doing okay. I have a lot of friends who I could talk to about who really understand what to go through.
Yeah, it's definitely been a challenging situation. And I know that it came at a time when it was really hard for you as you had just finished finals and you were getting ready for graduation and navigating a lot. And so I know that especially, sharing a name with Grandpa Zeke, you guys had a close relationship. And I know that we all loved him, but I just wanted to say, I'm really sorry for the loss, honey, and I'm proud of you for how you've been navigating it.
You would have just stayed alive a little better just to see my photos of graduating.
I know.
Yeah, sometimes these things you can't, I know, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is. It's real hard when you lose somebody, but especially if someone's been around for your entire life.
You know what's the awesome thing, though, and I know that we're going to look at it in just a little bit, is that Grandpa Zeke, he knew he was sick. And so he had a card he wanted me to write in it for him. And he left it for you. And so tonight we're going to have a little special time where you and I go sit down and you can open the card and read it. And we can just, reflect on all of the great things that he did with his life and what a great man he was. And the fact that he is so proud of you. Mm-hmm. And he would say, "Oh, mijo, he's so handsome." Because I sent them the graduation photos of you, and he would say, "Oh, mijita, I'm so proud of him." And so just know that even though Grandpa Zeke didn't quite get to see you graduate, that you were a shining star in his life, and he loved you so much and is so proud of you and is our guardian angel watching over us now.
Yep.
Well, Ezekiel, is there anything else that you would like to share with our listeners about your life as you are preparing to go out into the big world as an adult that they should know about?
I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous for college. I don't know what to expect a lot.
Well, let me tell you, I think that I went to community college also. It's like an extension of high school. It's like 13th grade, really. Think of it like that, really.
That was for you when you chose not to take academics very seriously. On the other hand.
No, I did. I happened to
have better grades than you.
I'm sure you did. I happened to go to TJ college night, Wednesday nights, 4 a.m., get back, and then wake up for class at 7. And I may have a few times where I was a little, groggy in the morning, I had to go to class.
Wait, didn't you study communications as well?
I took, kind of. I took a lot of different variety of classes. I took archery. I took
archery. Archery?
I took.
What did I teach you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's a man's head. Shit it.
No, it was. I'm sorry, not archery. It was actually. What's the other one? Oh, fencing. I took fencing. Is what it was. I took fencing.
Fencing?
I took fencing. You know,
On guard.
On guard. Yes. I was pretty good at that. I took racquetball.
Okay, did you take anything academic, or did you just pretend it was PE all the time?
I took a FBI class where I was able to take down suspects and things like that.
You mean boot camp?
Kind of like that. I also took, on a serious note, I did take acting, and I was in a drama class.
On a serious note, you took acting? Did you take math? Did you take language classes? Did you take communications?
Yes,
did you take history?
The communications I did take was radio broadcasting. I took that. And I took sound engineering, sound mixing for like mixing music and making CDs and audio productions.
I'm so glad you have a counselor to help you select the right classes, because Kris over here sounds like he just
my phone died.
I took bartending, and what else did I take?
You took bartending in community college?
Oh, well, that was an after hours project.
You know what? I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, Ezekiel obviously is going to be careful whose advice he takes about what to expect in college, Mr. College of TJ. But
College of TJ.
In all seriousness, Ezekiel, we have been over the moon with excitement for you to be able to graduate. And you can ask Kris. I was super emotional. It's like being so proud of you for all that you've overcome and how hard you've worked to be able to graduate, and with the grades that you did, and already being signed up for college and have this idea of what you are interested in pursuing. And we just hope that this summer, before you transition into college, is one of so many memories and fun experiences, and just opens your world up to know all of the possibilities that are out there for you as you continue to work hard in your future as an adult.
Fantastic, buddy. Good job.
Well, so we're just going to say congratulations, Ezekiel, class of 2023. You
Broncos
made it.
Country. Let's ride.
Bronco Country. Let's ride. And congratulations on that, bud. We just hope that you'll save this episode as a memory for your future of all the things you've accomplished and all the joy that you have.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for showing up, man. It's not every day we get three of us here doing the podcast from Studio E for Ezekiel.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited for tomorrow because we get to go see The Machine and go to OG's Pizza to go watch the Stanley Cup, which Las Vegas Golden Knights are playing against, I think, Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Are you a Knights fan or a Dallas fan?
I'm a Penguins fan.
Okay.
The Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh, well, they're not playing in the...
They lost.
If the Knights are playing, would you like them or like whoever they're playing against?
I like the Knights.
Yeah, they're Vegas.
Since they're winning.
They're good. Didn't they win a few years ago? They won the Stanley Cup a few years ago, I thought.
Oh.
That was the Lightning.
Okay.
Well, Kris, in wrapping this all up, I'm sure that our listeners have been very intrigued with Ezekiel and all about his life. But if they want to tune into additional episodes to learn more about us and our family and all of the fun that we have, where can they find us?
Well, you can go to our master website, which is KrisandKristineShow.com. And there's a link to it in the show notes down below. Clickety, click, click.
Absolutely. And so, listeners, just a little heads up, Ezekiel and I will be out of the office on our little vacation for the next 2 weekends. And so there may be a slight delay in releasing a couple of episodes coming up, but stay tuned. We're going to be back. Don't fret. Just go back and listen to some of our podcast episodes of the past, and we'll be back with you in a few weeks.
Yeah,
that's right.
My mom's going to tell you guys all about the vacation that we're going to have.
Absolutely.
That's right. Absolutely. Back with the vacation memories.
Definitely. And we'll be back with you in
next week. Or a few weeks. Sorry.
A few weeks.
Okay, I guess I'm screwing this up. Take 27.
Yeah, we'll be back with you in a few weeks.
What she said.
Yeah.